I'm here to be an all-time great.
You're now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications for each and every podcast, pregame show, and more. Subscribe to Big Baby Sports for exclusive Laker content, post-game show, breaking news, especially this podcast. Cash out to the channel as well. Big Baby Jonathan, man. Lakers get the win 110-101, man. 3-game winning streak, man. It was a big time win tonight. Even though it wasn't pretty, but we still got the job done. It wasn't pretty, but let's get into it, man. LeBron had 21 points, 8 for 12 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3, 4 for 8 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers for LeBron. DeAndre Ayton, 13 points, 6 for 8 from the field, 8 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Marcus Smart, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. His defensive impact was good. 27 points for Luka Doncic, 10 for 22 from the field, 3 for 10 from 3, 4 for 5 from the three-point line, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 7 turnovers. 15 points for Austin Reeves. People were making fun of him when he had 0 points at the half. I said he's gonna get some big shots in the second half on Twitter, and he did. 15 points, 4 for 15 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3, 100% from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 turnovers. So Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves combined 16 turnovers out of them 3. You know what I mean? I'll get into that in a little bit. Rui Hachimura, 19 minutes, 2 points, mentally checked out. 5 points for Jake LaRavia. Jackson Hayes, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 9 points for Luke Kennard. But overall, the Lakers got it done when they needed to. The Pelicans played hard. Zion Williamson did his thing tonight, the usual. You know what I mean? So it's just like I should hold on, chat. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Sean, what's going on, man? But let's get into it, man. We had like 20 plus. What do we have turnovers tonight? 22 turnovers, and they scored 21 off our 22. They had 19. We scored 29 off their 19 turnovers, man. We won the game tonight, man, but just the sloppiness of the turnovers, man. I didn't like it tonight. I know we won. You know what I mean? It's 3-game winning streak. Now the test begins on Thursday versus the Denver Nuggets. But hey, a win's a win. That puts us at 37-24 on the season. You know what I mean? We had 7 steals tonight as a team. Block shots tonight I was impressed with. 12 block shots as a team tonight for the Lakers. 12 block shots. We're normally not known for blocking shots as a team. We have 12 block shots tonight as a team. You know what I mean? It was a back-and-forth game. 10-point lead for us. 8-point lead for them. It's back and forth. You know what I mean? I know Austin Reeves wasn't scoring in that first half, but he got going in the second half. Hit big-time shots in that fourth quarter. You know what I mean? But the turnovers, though. And also, too, it was just a horrible officiating tonight. Horrible officiating game. Everybody's complaining tonight. Luka, LeBron, Aiden, Pelicans were complaining. People were getting technical fouls. It was just a horrible game from the Lakers in the sense of their composure tonight. I know we won, but we can't be doing that because we got a big game on Thursday versus the Denver Nuggets. And if you do that, like how you did, complain to the refs, Denver's going. It's going to be a long game if you do that against Denver Nuggets. Because this game right here is a big game for us on Thursday. You know what I mean? Now we just got to move on from this game, but we got to stop crying to the refs every play. And everybody's going to say it's Luka started it. No, everybody on Lakers tonight, from LeBron to Luka to Reeves to Marcus Smart to Jackson Hayes, DeAndre Ayton, Luke Kennard got technical foul. Even JJ was frustrated. Everybody was complaining to the refs tonight. We got to limit that in these ball games. You got to limit that in these ball games because if you continue to do that, that's going to throw you off your game. You got to have some composure out there. You know what I mean? But overall tonight, just in general, man, I didn't like. What I didn't like: 5 turnovers from LeBron, 7 for Luka, and 5 for Austin Reeves. That's 16 combined turnovers for them three. That cannot happen. If you have these turnovers against Denver, you're gonna get blown out if you don't fix the turnovers versus the Denver Nuggets. Because Denver Nuggets knows how to capitalize off those turnovers. So we gotta do a better job on that. Just DeAndre Ayton had a decent game tonight, 13 points. He was sufficient from the field, but just he got to stop getting in his head if he misses the layup, bro. You got to get back on defense. You look disinterested. I know we won, but what I'm saying is in the first half, he looked disinterested when he missed the layup. He didn't run back on defense. Just the first half was just competitive. The first half was a 3-point ball game, and it was just back and forth for the Pelicans overall, but they competed. You know what I mean? 24 points for Zion Williamson, 10 for 18 from the field. Troy Murphy, 21. DeJounte Murray, 15. Sadiq Bey, 18. You know what I mean? But, hey, Lakers capitalized on the Pelicans as far as the turnovers. You know what I mean? The second half was good. Reeves got it going in the second half. Jackson Hayes got it going in the second half. Just his team did good in the fourth quarter. We turned the ball over first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. In the fourth quarter, no turnovers. We were down 8 in that fourth quarter. After that, we went on 24-7 run after that timeout. So whatever was said in that timeout by the Lakers, good job. So whatever was said by the Los Angeles Lakers in that timeout when you were down 8, when JJ called a timeout, they turned up after that. Because after that, we forced a turnover. Austin Reeves hit a corner 3, then LeBron. And then they started getting going. And also, shout out to JJ Redick for taking out DeAndre Ayton and putting Jackson Hayes in. Jackson Hayes' defense on Zion Williamson in that fourth quarter. I know he got the little reverse layup, but overall, Jackson Hayes did a pretty good job defensively in that fourth quarter. You know what I mean? His energy and effort on defense. He had a dunk. He got the steal, got a dunk, and then that's when Lakers started to get it going as well. I just like the energy in that fourth quarter. What do we always say, Lakers? Where's the energy, the effort, the toughness in the fourth quarter? And then a little bit in that third, we showed. We competed at a high level. Like I said, 12 block shots as a team. Marcus Smart had 4 steals. You know, his impact, those picky pocket turnovers he forced, got in transition. LeBron, I'm not going to lie. Other than the 7 turnovers tonight, you played a great game. 21, like I said, you had actually 5 turnovers. Chat, my mistake. 5 turnovers, 21 points, 8 for 12 from the field. He played a decent game. Luka, the 27. 7 rebounds. Like I said, those turnovers got to stop from Luka to LeBron. LeBron had 5. Reeves had 5, and Luka had 7. That can, like I said, we got to clean up those mistakes. You know what I mean? But there was times where in that first half, nobody was talking. Luka had a ball, bringing up the ball. Nobody communicated, talked, and Sadiq Bey forced it and got back in transition, and they scored a layup. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This was a grind-out game. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? So we beat a 19-44 Pelicans team. I'm not hyped up yet. You know what I mean? Win's a win. But the real test begins Thursday versus the Denver Nuggets. And I think we are 1 game back of the Denver Nuggets because I think Minnesota lost tonight. Did they lose? Yeah, actually, Minnesota won tonight. I thought they lost because Anthony Edwards said they played like trash. Let me see. Yeah, we're the 6th seed, so we're 27-24. Denver's 38-24. So this game on Thursday is a big one. So, pause. This is a big opportunity for the Lakers. If they win, they're 38-24. And you know what I mean? So it's 5-6 seed right there. It's a big game. You know what I mean? It's a big, important game for the Lakers. Lakers got to play their best basketball of the season versus the Denver Nuggets. You know what I mean? We got to go up to a mile high and beat them. You know? Of course he is. I'm not surprised. And Aaron Gordon and Aaron Gordon. Was Peyton Watson out? I think Peyton Watson's out. Let me see. Hold on, chat. Peyton Watson has wrapped up his basketball activities. Continue to recap from hamstring strain but March 9th, he's not playing against the Lakers, but Aaron Gordon is a game-time decision versus the Lakers. He'll play. He'll play against the Lakers. I expect Aaron Gordon to come back against the Lakers. And also, too, you know what's crazy? Cam Johnson hasn't been playing well. He went scoreless the other night. Okay, I'm going to talk about the Denver game in a little bit, but I want to get back to the Pelicans game. What I liked from the Lakers in that fourth quarter, after that timeout, I saw togetherness. I saw toughness. I know some Laker fans are not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to fall for it. But what do we, like I said, we always say competitiveness, toughness, let's compete. And we did in that fourth quarter tonight. And I like the energy from the Lakers in that fourth quarter. We didn't turn the ball over in that, and I'm happy we didn't turn the ball over in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? And we got those timely stops. We hit big shots. Austin Reeves hit a big three and had another layup and then another big three. And Marcus Smart had a big three. Luka had a big-time three. LeBron had a layup. And Jackson Hayes had a layup. So we got timely stops to execute down the stretch. So that's what we was talking about. Because if we would have lost tonight, it would have been JJ's dumbass, Reeves this, Reeves that, LeBron this, AD or Luka this. But we won tonight. Because the Pelicans won 5 out of the last 6 games. And to beat a team that's won 5 out of the last 6, it's not like, oh, yeah, championship. Let's go turn up. It's just a golf clap. Now, I want to see you play like that fourth quarter with the energy and effort on both ends of the court in that Denver game. I'm going to talk about the Denver game because I'm getting root canal surgery tomorrow, so I might not be able to recap the game. So I'm going to talk about it right now, like the pregame. Because once I get that root canal on all 4 teeth, it's GG's. So I'm going to talk about it right now. In order for the Lakers to beat the Denver Nuggets, they got to play their best basketball this season. Everybody got to share the ball, rotate the basketball. Everybody hit that like button, everybody. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. You know what I mean? Everybody hit that like button, subscribe. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So everybody hit that like button. Hold on, chat. You know? But yeah, man, it's just hold on, chat. Hold on. Let me see that stat real quick. I saw something that I got something to say real quick before I talk about the Denver game. I saw something about the assist tonight I want to address. Dang, I had on my bulletin board, but I didn't press send. Hold on, chat. This stupid stream error. Can y'all hear me? We had 29 assists as a team tonight. That's a great 29 assists, moving the ball, sharing the ball, move the ball from side to side, cut down, pin down screens, and I like it. You know what I mean? Also, too, I just like the job that JJ did tonight. He saw something when Jackson Hayes got out there. He stuck with him. I know Aiden had his little 13 points. He had a technical foul. I think that technical foul got JJ to put him on the bench, and then Jackson Hayes came in. Luke Kennard came in as well. But overall, what I saw tonight, I just saw things that we can gradually do that against the good teams, but we'll see. Also, too, I saw the video of JJ and Luka getting into it. Everybody's saying it. They don't like each other. It happens. It happens. You see that with coaches and star players all the time. And JJ said today during the pregame show that he's a very competitive coach and Luka's a very competitive player. What other superstar that you would see get into it? You probably see SGA get into it with coaches. You probably see Jaylen Brown get into it. You saw Draymond Green, Curry get into it with the coach all the time. So what happens? But since it's the Lakers, it's a lot louder because it's the Lakers. You feel me? It's a lot louder. Because you think it would be a story if Kane Cunningham was getting into it in Detroit with his coach? Would that be a big story? Would Dave McMahon be posting a story about it? No. It would just be brush it under the rug. You know what I mean? Like if Nikola Jokic was getting into it with his coach, would it be a big story? No. But since it's the Lakers, it's a big storyline because we're the Lakers. It's louder attention because it's on video. You feel me? You know what I mean? It happens. Every superstar goes through that. Every superstar goes through that. They get into it with the coach. LeBron did it before with Eric Spoelstra back in the day. Frank Vogel, everybody gets into it. Even Kawhi Leonard got into it at times back in the day. So it happens. You feel me? But now let's get into the Denver game. For the Lakers to beat the Denver Nuggets on Thursday, Amazon Prime game, it's going to be a big game for the Lakers. For us to win the ball game, we got to put in the same energy and effort like we did when we played them last time. I know Nikola Jokic didn't play the last time we were in Denver. And we shut down Jamal Murray in that fourth quarter, right? In that game we played them last time, right? Now we got to play with the same energy, effort. And I feel like if the Lakers can beat everybody's talking about the Nuggets are a powerhouse team and all this stuff, right? If the Lakers go in there and beat the Denver Nuggets, that's okay. Now we're starting something. Then we got to come right back to play the Pacers. If we beat them, okay, they're one of the worst teams in the league now. The two games that I'm looking forward to, I know you can't look at the Pacers, but the games I'm looking forward to are the Denver Nugget game and the New York Knicks game. Those are the two teams I want to get revenge on. I don't beat them again, but I kind of want to beat them again. We got to get the Knicks back because they beat us in New York. So these are big, important games coming up for Lakers. And I know we're on a 3-game winning streak, right? It's a 3-game winning streak. It is what it is. But for me, the Denver game and New York Knicks game, if you beat those teams, and then you have Minnesota, if you beat the Denver Nuggets, New York Knicks, and Minnesota Timberwolves, then it's going to start to say, okay, let's roll. But right now it's just show me, Lakers. Show me what's good against Denver, bro. Because I don't want it to be the same thing against the Denver Nuggets. Lack of energy, lack of effort, lack of toughness. Nikola Jokic goes crazy. And also, too, like I said, Cam Johnson on the Denver Nuggets has not panned out well for the Denver Nuggets. He hasn't shot the ball well. He hasn't played great defense. But guess what? You know who's coming into town? The Los Angeles Lakers. And if you make, because Cam Johnson is a great 3-point specialist, and if he gets it going along with the others, Bruce Browns of the world in Denver, it's going to be a long game. But if Lakers can contain them and let Nikola Jokic do his thing, let him go for 50 if he wants, but don't let the others get involved. Because if Nikola Jokic is clicking, the others are clicking, they're hard to beat. You got to take the role players out, let Nikola Jokic go crazy. You feel me? You got to let them go crazy. You know what I mean? You got to let Nikola Jokic go crazy. Let everybody contain everybody else. Because if, like I said, Bruce Brown, if he gets it going with his energy and effort, Cam Johnson, Christian Brown, you know what I mean? Also, too, I'm not going to lie, I think them losing Michael Porter Jr., right, is a big loss for them. And also, too, Jamal Murray, contain his ass because he always gets off against Lakers. He did a good job with them in that second game when they were in Denver. The reason I keep getting texts while I'm talking about the Nuggets on text because I'm getting a root canal, get my teeth worked on tomorrow. It might take 2 or 3 days. They're taking 4 wisdom teeth out or 4 root canals, so it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to talk. But if I feel good enough to come on the stream, I'll come on the stream. I will pull up to the stream even if I'm not talking as much, because I love interacting with you guys. Love talking to my chat. Shout out to Big Baby Sports community. Hit that like button. You feel me? You know what I mean? No. So it's just like, and also too, Jamal Murray. If the Lakers if in order for the Lakers to win, you gotta contain Jamal Murray as well. But if Nikola Jokic is backing down, throwing no-look passes, and Lakers ain't contending the 3-point line, it's going to be a blowout. I'm going to say this here right now. If Lakers do not come in laser focused from defending the 3, it's going to be a blowout because let me tell you why. Because Lakers always let people that are not in the rhythm get hot. Cam Johnson, Bruce Brown, Christian Brown. If Peyton Watson played, he would get it going. This is a big, important game for Los Angeles Lakers. Clip this, StreamYard. Clip this. This is a big, important game for Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers Nuggets, prime time, Amazon Prime. You got to come in and make the statement and say, you know what? We're going to go in there and beat you. This is a big game for us on Thursday. This is a big game. You know what I mean? This is a big game. I know I really want to see get it going early. I want to see Austin Reeves get going early. I want to see him get his confidence level up because last couple of games his confidence level has not been there. So I feel like if he give him the ball early, get to the free throw line, get going. Also too, I just want to see Austin Reeves get going. I'm not going to lie, we have not seen a game with Austin Reeves play at a high level or play great, right? With like I'm talking about scoring wise, we haven't seen Austin Reeves, LeBron, Luka all play great at the same time. It's always either LeBron, Luka, or Luka Reeves, then LeBron Reeves. It's like back and forth. So we have to have one of those games where they all three go crazy in our bench. I know we don't have a bench other than Luke Kennard, but what I'm saying is I feel like if for us to beat the Denver Nuggets, we got to play the perfect game of the season. We got to have one of the best shooting performance of the season and energy of the season, because if we do not beat the Denver Nuggets, it's just going to be this is a big statement game for me, because every time with the Denver Nuggets, best team one of the best teams in the West. You feel me? You know what I mean? So it's just like we cannot underestimate Denver. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now everybody's saying that Denver's not. My group chat's texting. They're saying Denver ain't the same across the league. You know what I mean? But that's the thing, Micah. That's the thing, though. They are a great team. You can't underestimate the Denver Nuggets. They're a powerhouse team. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic knows what it takes to get it done. They won a championship together, so they can just. And the Denver Nuggets always gear up for the Lakers. So we know what the expectation is against the Denver Nuggets, but we got to respond with it. We got to treat this game like it's a playoff game, like a game 7, bro. Because I don't want it to be all lost against the Nuggets and then lose against the Pacers and then get blown, and then it'll be 3-game losing streak. You know what I mean? What up, Michael? What's good? What's good? Yeah, I know that's the thing, though. And they lost the other night to Minnesota. And what's crazy, Cam Johnson wasn't hitting threes, but I tweeted Denver just saving energy for the Lakers, and we'll see and that's the thing too. If Denver Nuggets play their best basketball versus the Lakers, or in general, Denver could turn up as they want. But what I'm saying is, Lakers got to come in here, play the energy and effort, but it's all going to depend on the energy from Luka, Reeves, LeBron, to Ada, even Coach JJ. If he's doing his coaching stuff that's normally doing, not doing the right thing, we're going to get blown out. I'm going to say that here right now. If the Lakers do not come in laser focused and have 22 turnovers and not get back on defense, crying to the referees and throwing your arms at the ref, you're gonna get blown out by 25 to 30 points if you're not coming laser focused against the Denver Nuggets. These are big important games. We have 20 plus games left. You can't be, we'll be fine, we'll be okay. I'm not worried. I've been a Laker fan for 34 years. I'm not worried yet. These games, each and every game is a stepping stone. I know we're on a 3-game winning streak. It's you got to beat the Denver Nuggets. You got to beat the New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves. These games are important. We cannot let these games slip by. Every game matters right now for playoff seeding that everybody wants to talk about. Oh, playoff seeding, these games matter. But people always say these games really don't matter. And for me, they do. Because if you lose 3-4 in a row, you're going to be playing. So these games are each important, each and every game, from Thursday to Friday to Sunday to Tuesday. Even against Chicago Bulls, even though they're not playing up to par, but there's these games you cannot lose as much anymore. Because if you do, 7th seed, 8th seed. So you don't want to get into that mind. You got to get into the mindset of let's turn the switch on and treat these games like playoffs. You know what I mean? You got to cheat because you're a 6th seed. If you win Thursday, you can go up to 5th. You continue. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's the seeding can go anywhere. I think Rockets are. What are the Houston Rockets? Like 5th now, 4th seed, somewhere around there. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? You feel me? Like we cannot lose. You know what I mean? Yes. Oh, yes. See, off by 1. Appreciate you. Big 3 got to take care of the ball 7. Yeah, and that's the thing, though. But some people are going to look at just what Austin Reeves doing, but not the whole team. Rui Hachimura didn't do well tonight. We still won, but he could do better. And ever since he got to the bench, he's not playing the same level of intensify and all the level and like you know what I mean. He didn't play well tonight. You know, like you know what I mean. It's like, come on, bro. Like, where is the energy from him? But people are going to not see it, and people are not going to look at the turnovers as a part of the problem, Jose. They're going to say Austin Reeves is a problem, but Luka had a lot of turnovers tonight. LeBron, this team has a lot of turnovers tonight, but some people are just going to focus on Austin Reeves. We already know who you are. You feel me? But it's a team thing. 20-plus turnovers tonight. That's horrible. I know we won. We can't if the Lakers have that against the Denver Nuggets, we're gonna get blitzed by 30. You cannot have 17 turnovers from Luka to LeBron to Reeves as a combined total turnover. That's unacceptable. You gotta get better for the next game because if you turn the ball over against the Nuggets, they're going to make you pay. And you do not want them to do that because if you do, it's going to be a long game versus the Denver Nuggets. And I'm going to ask you guys this 100%. I'm not going to lie. I'm genuinely concerned about this game against the Denver Nuggets. You feel me? Because, hold on, chat. You know, we cannot have these lapses of disinterested in basketball, yelling at the ref, because if you do, Denver's going to say, oh, we got him or one. Let's get him out that game. Or they could say, let Luka go crazy and take out LeBron and Reeves. Or they let LeBron go crazy and take out Luka and Reeves and the team. So we got to match their energy because if the Denver Nuggets come in, like I know they're capable of coming in against the Lakers, they always do. They play like it's game 7. We got to match that same energy. You can't be just look up, oh, shoot, we're down 21 in the first quarter. I'll wait till the fourth quarter to play. No, we got to, right when the tip off, play with energy and effort on both ends of the court each and every night. Yeah, they are. I know that. That's the thing. We got to limit those turnovers against the Denver Nuggets because if you do turn the ball over against the Nuggets, like I said, they're going to make you pay. It's going to be a long-ass game. But like I said, I'm genuinely concerned going to the game against the Denver Nuggets. You feel me? I'm genuinely going to the game against the Denver Nuggets. I'm genuinely concerned because I feel like Lakers could get away with turning the ball over versus these teams like the Kings, the Suns, the Pelicans. Because the Pelicans really can't make you pay. The Kings can't make you pay if you turn the ball over that much, or the Suns. I know we lost to the Suns. What I'm saying is teams like the Nuggets, Timberwolves, even like on this month of March, the Detroit Pistons, Cavaliers, Thunder, if you turn the ball over against them, they're going to make you pay. You know what I mean? And you cannot turn the ball over in the game against the elite teams, man. It's going, what's up, Daniel? Or Dylan, my bad. Sorry, Dylan, my fault, coach. The reason why Lakers won tonight is because of Austin Reeves and Luka got hot, and plus both Luka and Reeves didn't get the Lakers. The Lakers would have lost this game tonight. The team, Luka got hot, Reeves got hot, Marcus Smart got hot in the fourth quarter, Jackson Hayes got hot in the fourth quarter, even LeBron in that fourth quarter. You know what I mean? But Austin did hit a big shot in that fourth quarter with about 5 minutes left. He did get his hand messed up. Like, he stripped the ball. He played great defense in moments of that fourth quarter, too. LeBron played great moments, boxing out, grabbing a rebound. You know what I mean? But also, too, Marcus Smart gets kind of like the game ball for me. He had 10 points, 7 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks tonight. His defense on Zion Williamson and the others as well. He's competing, dove for loose ball, and he also kind of set the tone as well for that toughness in that fourth quarter. And I like the energy for him, and we need his energy and effort versus the Denver Nuggets team because the Denver Nuggets team it's going to be a freaking battle. I'm not going to get my blood pressure up, but I'm just going to analyze the game and just like how I did tonight. We got to be better. You know what I mean? That's the thing, though. We closed that fourth quarter on a 24-7 run. And I like that. We got to match that same energy. Let's take that same 24-7 run and throw it against the Denver Nuggets to see what we can do. You know what I mean? Because we got to be energized against the Denver Nuggets because this is a big, important game. Because if you don't, you're going to get waxed off the mother floor. And it'll be embarrassment. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because I want to beat the Nuggets. It's a big game, big Western Conference game, rivalry that people say. But that's the thing. Nikola Jokic, one of the best big men in the game. He's going to get his. You already know it's triple-double. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be – if you play great defense on, cool. But if he's hitting the crazy one-legged threes and hitting big-time shots, it's going to be a long game because he's capable of going for 50. Same with Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is capable of going for 50 as well. Them two can go off at the same time. So it's going to be – we got to match our energy, but we'll see what happens on Thursday. But like I said, man, I got teeth worked on tomorrow. We'll see what happens for that. Also, too, man, appreciate all the new subscribers that are subscribing to Big Baby Sports, man. Appreciate all you guys, all the love and support. And shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? And everybody's asking, how do I grade LeBron performance tonight before I get up? I gave LeBron an A. Other than the 7 turnovers, he played a great game. He's efficient from the field, facilitated, rebounded. You know what I mean? Had a big-time layup. You know what I mean? Luka gets a B+. Reeves gets a D and a D because he didn't pan out. Well, he big-time stuff, but Roy got – for me, he needs to do better. Yes, I said it. Austrian needs to play better. He's whatever he's got going on, got to fix it, get better, improve. And I feel like this game right here against the Denver Nuggets can be a good stepping stone for him. He's already having a career year, but a game like against the Nuggets, bro, you're going to turn up. And I feel like you need to turn up against the Nuggets. You know what I mean? You feel me? You know? So it's just like Lakers got to turn up Thursday. But shout out to all the new subscribers, man. It's been your boy, Big Baby Sports. Peace out, one love. Go Lakers, baby. Baby. What's poppin'?